Whistler ahead of Mamedov, who of four centre-halves who were named for the game, seems to be the one who has been allowed to get furthest forward. York. Silvestre. Now this is what he was selected to do, get free down the left-hand side. It is Silvestre to deliver. It got a tiny deflection, it was headed away for Dwight York to have a crack. And the goalkeeper, Sidorchuk, who was none too steady, we'll recall from last season, spilt it and was glad that Teddy Sheringham wasn't in the vicinity.
I think you must be his biggest fan, saying he was none too steady, he was hopeless. And he had a little let off then.
Mamedov. Brown in command.
If United can keep doing this, keep moving the ball about swiftly, keep moving defenders, later on in the game we might find that what they're doing in this period pays dividends later on in the game. They'll tire defenders out, defenders will lose their concentration.
Well, mistake by Popovic. Sheringham was onto it. York has it now. Sheringham's through the middle. York is taking on Neukirk now. It's Dwight York! First big glimpse of goal for Manchester United and for Dwight York.
Yeah, good ability, good passing movements from United. He's got him 1v1, sits him down. He either shoots, gets a better shot on target, or fires it across the face for a deflection, but promising.
Sheringham. Beckham. Silvestre. Notice the way when Manchester United have the ball, Silvestre is the first of the defenders over the halfway line. He's trying to fill at least part of a gig-shaped hole, and he's taking on that fella's shot. And that is one of the game's potentially dripping confrontations. United, that is a splendid goal, made of subtlety and touch, first by Teddy Sheringham, and then by the final goal scorer, Paul Scholes.
It's a carbon copy, isn't it, almost? It's almost a repeat of the goal, the last goal he got in Europe. The ball fed into Sheringham, the little flick round the corner. I've got a feeling, have a look at the keeper, I think he was second his boot, but full marks to little Scholes. When there's anything in the box, that's all he sees. But there was a dreadful delay from the Sturm Graz point of view by the time the ball's flicked through. And there you think, no, he can't get that. But he's got it. Keeper's a bit hesitant. Defender's very, very slow. Minovan getting back. But Scholes ain't worried about that. Great start for United.
And what it means is that Paul Scholes now is level with those 14 goals of Dennis Law in the European Cup, the record that Andy Cole took so long to get beyond. Cole is now, of course, up to 17. But that long-standing record has now been breached by two of the current Manchester United crop, and that one comes from midfield. It is an extraordinary achievement for a very, very good player. Vastic. But with the challenge, card stays in pocket, but Whistler is employed for a Sturm Graz free kick. He was clearly aiming to play the ball, but equally clearly he didn't.
Well, he's made a couple of decisions, hasn't he, Anders Fisk, around the edge of the penalty box. They've gone in United's favour. You always felt the next one that was 50-50 or a bit dodgy was going to go for Graz.
Now Vastic can strike with good power from here. He has an excellent set-piece record. It is Ivica Vastic with a very good try and an equally good plunging save by Fabian Barthez. Still the danger isn't entirely clear. This is Minovan. Now it is. That was a very good strike.
Yeah, it's a good hit. He comes round. He does very well. Where he does particularly well, Barthez, strong arms it away from the danger zone.
Wide by Mamedov. This is Kotsian. Minovan. Minovan's cross. And Mamedov and Schott went for the same ball. Had they not done so, then Manchester United could have been in a degree of trouble there.
best chance they've had, or best opportunity they've had there. They worked it well. And Minivan, for once, produced a good ball into the box.
Something happened after Beckham had let go a pass there. Minivan was involved. Osim was very close and obviously doesn't consider it too serious. Keane has taken the free kick quickly. Beckham has rolled over again. Minivan again at his back, and it's almost the same blade of grass as that on which Beckham nearly came to blows with Malik last year. That was the moment. Just a free kick. Owen took it. York helped it on. Scholes is in there. That's a good save by Sturm. Again, it was impulsive one-touch football from Manchester United. It would have been another stupendous goal. It turned out to be a good save, off the back of which now Sturm Graz are breaking with Blurky. Butt's broken that up. Keane's in charge and then himself momentarily yields possession. Silvestre does the tidying up job. In an awkward predicament, he's done very, very well. Here's Keane. That'll probably do under the circumstances. An entertaining 25 seconds of football.
Yeah, it's a good hit. He's read the flick on beautifully. He's timed his run to perfection. Nice height, but a good save.
Given away to Scholes. York, Scholes, Sheringham. Nicky Butt. Good thrusting run from Nicky Butt. David Beckham was closest to being in a position to stab it in, but the ball was played across goal with quite a lot of whip and pace.
Yeah, and the product of some good interplay between York and Sheringham, and a great thrusting run by Nicky, but hasn't much to go at, and he hits it, which is about the only area he can do.
But now they have to concentrate on defending. Shot having won the ball. And here's Vastic, who's gone down. His legs disappeared from beneath him. Whether because of Silvestre or not is open to debate. But when it comes to that debate, the Swedish referee is arguing for Manchester United. Now then.
Well, he certainly turned Silvestre inside out. Well, it wasn't Silvestre, it was Brown. He'll have been anxious there, be very anxious. That wasn't clear, that wasn't clear. Certainly my gut reaction from looking at it was, oh, that's dangerous.
But unless something happened that required the camera to lie there doesn't appear to be any contact at all. Hats off to the referee, who's made a very sharp spot there. York for Sheringham! Oh, good try. Good save as well.
Yeah, some great link-up play there. Long ball. York making the run across the face again. Flicks it into Sheringham's run. He's got a man 1v1, but he's not bothered. He's dropping, dipping. He's hit it well, and once again, nice height for the keeper, but good link-up play between the two United front players.
Lovely body shape for the volley. Koscielny! Oh! He fair thumped that. Very, very good try by Tomislav Koscielny.
Oh, it's a great effort. This is a great effort, and I'll tell you what, Bartes will have imagined. Bartes will be looking around to pick that out the net as he goes past. But that's a moment of great fortune for United. Haven't seen a lot of the little fella up front, Koscielny, but certainly nearly made a big impact on the game there.
That was a terrifically pure strike of the ball.
Now, moments like that certainly turn matches. Does he turn it for United? Does he get United thinking, hey, we really have got a shape? Or does he get the home side thinking that we can score, we can get through this lot?
Keane, Sheringham, Beckham. Keane. Oh, that's very clever. He's taken two of them out of it. It's Roy Keane, it's Teddy Sheringham, it's Dwight York, is it? It didn't come to him. It was a vital interception. Keane's played it back. Sheringham's finished. The flag, though, is up. The flag is up. It's not going to count.
Yeah, Keane was offside. When it went back to Roy Keane, unfortunately, he just carried on his run. And to be fair to the linesman, his flag was up very, very early. But some vintage storming stuff there from Roy Keane.
The decision was the right one. That was very clear. Prelaznik. Vastic. Prelaznik had kept on going. Vastic had a crack. Owen was in there tackling, and the ball came last off him. It's another Sturm Graz corner. Vastic driving it in. Oh, Bartes with a fantastic reaction stop, because that shot got a deflection. And now Manchester United have a man over going the other way. Giggs through for Beckham here, who's been pushed a degree or so too much wide. But I think when we see this save again, you'll appreciate just how good it is, because it was Roy Keane who got the touch, and Bartes had to react late and quickly. Minavant, Reinmeier, Prelaznik, Vastic. He could let one go from here. Prelaznik, right to the very end. Manchester United are being examined here.
I think he may have been a little bit fussy with his finish then. I thought it was more... would have been better for him to have a whack with that one instead of trying to stand it over the keeper.
Reinmeier. That struck Owen, and the referee immediately indicated that he felt it struck him on his lower back rather than his arm. Beckham's hit a peach of a ball for York. Sheringham's waiting in the middle. Giggs is going wide of him. York has played in Ryan Giggs here for Manchester United. Giggs to finish it. At last, comfort from the cameo king. Ryan Giggs on late with the strike that will send the travelling supporters onto their homebound plane happy.
That tells everything, doesn't it? The goalkeeper, he knows this game's shot and match, but good build-up. They're obviously bare defenders now pushing forward. York does well, holds it up, drives in field, and then fields it into... And Sheringham's desperate to try and make a position for a cutback, for a facer, and then Giggs says, forget it all, I'm going to score.
Ryan Giggs, the first goal since mid-September, the first Champions League goal since the home game against Bordeaux in March, and a signal to the rest of the footballing world that he's fit enough now, he'll be okay, and he'll be starting soon. So into the winter recess in party form. Manchester United are going home for Christmas on top of leagues domestic and European. Finally, they have a win this season in mainland Europe, secured for them late in the second half by the substitute Ryan Giggs. Paul Scholes had scored in the first half. The final score in Austria, Sturm Graz 0, Manchester United 2.
So Manchester United make it 2 wins from 2 in this second group phase. Join us after the break for reaction from Austria. Manchester United produce an impressive performance at the Arnold Schwarzenegger Stadium, which leaves them top of Group A going into the winter break. Let's get some reaction now from the United camp with Gary Newbon.
Alex, first away win in Europe for 7 games, 2-0 in the end, but it was sweaty in the second half.
Well, we expected them to have a real go after half-time, and they did that. We weathered it. When the ball hit the bar, there was a bit of a luck there, but in the main way, we controlled it quite well. Not as good as the first half, but we still had a really good threat in the second half. With 1 or 2 chances. I thought the Teddy Sheringham goal should have stood because the boy had passed it back, but nonetheless, we got a good result. And as you say, it's the first for a while.
We played some great football in the first half, got the first goal, settled down a lot, played some good football, kept the ball better in the first half than we did the second. You know, we eased off in the second half a little bit, but that's sometimes the nature of our play. You know, we was a bit casual in the second half, but you know, we got another goal and we settled down, and you know, it's a great result for us.
In the first half hour we were expecting a real onslaught and it just didn't come. We were delighted with that, but we had the patience to pass it around and obviously got the goal. And second half, I think when they were coming at us, I always felt that we were capable of scoring on the counter-attack. I'm always confident of that with the pace in our team.
I think we looked more solid tonight. I think we defended very well, and we also looked a threat going forward. So hopefully we've learned from our mistakes. We know that we've got to improve on our away form, and I think we started by doing that tonight.
I feel a little bit better after tonight. I think the manner of our performance, certainly away from home this season, hasn't been that good. And tonight I thought it was a massive improvement. And I think that, that's we put a marker down, if you like.
We're happy with our form in the league, and we know we had to pick it up in the European Cup, which we have done away from home. So it's a good result. We're really happy.